The following is a presentation of Spring Hill Sports Live. It's time for Spring Hill High School Athletics. On your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live. Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Also by It's time for the Broncos, right here on your home for Spring Hill High School Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live.
And good Tuesday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a little spring softball coverage here on Spring Hill Sports Live. PJ Harris along with you as we settle in for a doubleheader between the Spring Hill Broncos and the Louisburg Wildcats today on Spring Hill Sports Live. The Broncos coming in with a 3-1 record. The Wildcats coming in at 1-3. And we're just a few minutes away from the first pitch here in this one as the Wildcats and the Broncos hook it up here on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and the staff at Strode Orthodontics is experienced, highly trained orthodontic specialist with decades of combined experience with locations in Spring Hill, Olathe, and Overland Park. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. We are high atop the football press box overlooking the softball field. Not a bad look in there. But they're going to get things started. First batter up for the Louisburg Wildcats is going to be Ashley Moreau. In the circle for Spring Hill today is Julia Becker. The catcher will be Delaney Hill. First baseman will be Elena Ruffin. Second will be Olivia Fraley. Shortstop Maya January. Third base Nora Burrell. Left field Blair Sommer. And center field Marissa January. Right field Campbell Murmas. I may have the Januaries mixed around. Marissa could be playing first, could be playing shortstop, and vice versa. We'll try to get in on that as well from a bit away. I can't see the batter. Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong camera. That's me. There we go. Now zoom in. Sorry, bud. Make it do up here. The only place we really could get quality internet and a good look at the field was from up here, trying to make it do with what we have. Not a bad look in there necessarily. As you get a chance to look at Moreau in there, taking a hack at that one, fouled back. And because of our distance away, we'll be limited on exactly what we can describe for you, but we'll do the best we can and bring this action to you. Get a look in there. Again, pitching for the Broncos, Julia Becker. And that one going to be a ball. I would say probably the furthest I've ever been from a broadcast. 2-2 the count for Moreau, and she'll foul that one down the third base line and stay alive here with a now 3-2 count. Miss out on some of the fun atmosphere that surrounds baseball or softball and the spring sports, and a walk going to be the first batter on for Louisburg. And that will bring up for the Wildcats Do not know. Delaney Nelson. Freshman for them. She'll step in here on the right side, try to bop that one up. It's fouled back and caught by the catcher, but trying to throw down to first to get the runner sneaking off there, and one away now for the Broncos in the top of this first inning. One out, one on the first base line. Bring up our number 3 spot for Wildcats. She'll take first pitch strike. Sharply hit ball back to second. She'll step on second over to first, and a double play will close out the first inning. Not a bad play there for the Broncos. They did give up a walk, but a one-out double play to the second baseman ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the first inning, 0-0 here from Spring Hill. The Broncos and the Wildcats today on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453. The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
0-0 as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Broncos get warmed up out there. And Broncos coming at 3-1. The Wildcats at 1-3. And we'll have to wait and see how the lineup comes. Again, we're flying a little bit blind up here, but we will make do. Got baseball going on as well here momentarily. They're a little behind schedule over there, so if you want to go back and forth, you'll be able to go back and forth to catch some baseball and some softball here from Spring Hill. Broncos leadoff will be number 16 for them. For Spring Hill, and that is Emma Reeves. Reeves right now 1-0 count for her hard hit ball down third base. Going to squeak by the third baseman, and she'll easily be on first with a leadoff single for Emma Reeves. And so 1 on with nobody out here for the Broncos. That'll bring up Olivia Fraley. Fraley will step in with one batter on. One runner on and nobody out. Went 3 up, 3 down with a double play to close out the top of the first inning. Now trying to get some runs here as a first pitch come in and strike one for Fraley. Pitcher for Louisburg is Megan Quinn. This one fouled off of Fraley. Looked like it hurt just a hair. She'll walk it off a little bit, bend her knee. Fouled back off her leg, and strike two. Strike one, rather. Here's the 0-1. Outside, ball one. Get a look in there at Quinn with her approach. Swing and a miss from Fraley. She'll hang in there for one more. Again, runner moved over to second base as well, so a runner in scoring position. The leadoff batter was Emma Reeves, and she had a leadoff single. Right. Past third. This one fouled back as well from Fraley. Good long at bat here for Fraley. 1-2 the count for her. We'll be able to see the batter and the catcher. There you go. You can tighten that up just a little bit as well. There you go. This one fouled out again. Fraley making Quinn work for it here in the first inning. Nobody out, one on here in the bottom of the first inning. Fraley, the second batter, has taken it deep. Now she'll rip one into right field, and it looks like it's going to go just foul. That was definitely going to score Reeves if it's able to squeak through there. Instead, she'll continue this at bat. Cacophony of activity out here at this sports complex. I think there's a younger kids softball practice perhaps going on over across the way, or perhaps JV practices at the other fields. We got baseball on one, softball on the other. Track practices out here warming up and getting their practice in as well. This another foul from Fraley. 2-2 the count for Fraley. Here's a pitch from Quinn. High, ball 3. And so now it's full. After all this work, I'm not sure. You're at 12 pitches. I'd say at least 8 of those have been here to Fraley. Just the second batter. Make it count here on the 3-2. And she will. Driven into center field, a long at-bat. They send Reeves. She's headed for home, and she'll slide in safely. So after all that, about 10 pitches, she's able to get on a double. A fielder's choice double, and already drives in the RBI. So the Broncos take an early 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. That brings up the number 3 hitter for Spring Hill. I got to wait for my game changer to catch up before I can tell you who that is. We weren't able to get any lineups up here, so we're going with what we can get. That will be January. That will be number 12, January. So that would be Maya, January. Number 3 batter. Sharply hit to second. Over to second. She outran it. The runner did a nice job coming off there. That's Fraley, who was on second base and made that shortstop check up just a little bit. She has to kind of make her try to get her back, but instead delayed her enough, and January able to outrun the throw over to first, and a single for her, and now runners at the corners with nobody out for the number 4 spot. Runner on third, runner on first. This brings up Ruffin. She'll foul the first one back. Eliana Ruffin. Number 4 hitter. And the first baseman for this Broncos squad. Chance to put some on here for Spring Hill. Here's the pitch from Quinn. They send January easily over to second. So now 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out. And Eliana Ruffin at the plate. Left-handed hitter. Takes this one fouled back. 1-2 the count. Now to Ruffin. Windy day. That'll be a factor here in this game, I believe. Push it away from the fence. So if you get one high up in the air, it might carry just a little bit on both these fields, really. Probably more likely on softballs. That wind's kind of blowing out of the southeast. This one high is going to, I believe, hit the batter Ruffin. So hit by pitch will put runners on the bases. Bases loaded for the number 5 spot. And that is going to be Campbell Murmis. She'll step in with a chance to really blow this game open early on with bases juiced. Murmis coming in as the center fielder for this squad as well. The sophomore, fairly young squad with some experience as well sprinkled in there. Hard hit ball right past the second baseman. This will score a couple. Fielded by the center fielder. It will score 2. Murmis will be on first. That'll move Ruffin all the way over to third. So a 2 RBI single by Murmis to get this game off to a great start for the Broncos. Quinn working in there now against the number 5 spot, 6 spot rather. And that's going to be Nora Burrell, another sophomore. Runners now at second and third base, as they did move Murmis over from first. Nora Burrell at the plate with runners in scoring position once again. Third baseman for the Broncos. This one fouled back. High pitch there from Quinn. Quinn is 25 pitches into this already, just in this first inning. Get a look at her. This one hard hit, and it is gone. A 3-run home run by Nora Burrell, and that ball did carry. She got up underneath it and hit that one out with very little ease. A smooth stroke right over the fence, right dead center. And a 3-run RBI home run here in the top of the first inning, or bottom of the first inning, rather, for Nora Burrell, the number 6 hitter, third baseman. And right off the bat, the Broncos making a statement. 6-0 here in the first. Bring up the number 7 spot, Delaney Hill. Everyone's reached base so far here in this first inning for the Broncos. That is a sign of good things to come. First pitch, low ball 1. Hill, the catcher, batting in that number 8 spot. Second pitch, ball 2. 2-0 the count for Hill. Quinn looking to deliver. Here's a pitch. High ball 3, 3-0 the count. Nobody on as a bases clearing home run by Nora Burrell puts the Broncos up 6-0 here in the early going of this one. Ball. They must have snuck in a strike there on me. I thought that was 3-0. It was 2-1. The count. Now 3-1. This one ripped down the third base line. She'll have to leg this one out over to first and one away. First out of the first inning for Spring Hill. So ground out to third for Delaney Hill. Brings up the number 8 hitter. And that will be Marissa January. And she'll step in. Hard hit ball. That is going to be go foul, though, to the right field line. Out of play. Strike 1. One the count. This one hit. Gets through over the pitcher, and on will be January. She'll reach with a single. One out, one on for the number 9 hitter. That'll be the pitcher. That'll be Blair Sommer. She would be the designated player. It looks to be pitching, batting for Julia Becker. Or no, she's a left fielder, rather. Somebody in there was the designated player then. Emma Reeves reaching in the first. She's the designated player. So she gets to bat for Becker. Right now at the plate is Blair Sommer. Oh, 1 count. Hit. That'll Joe nearly get caught by the second baseman, but over there near couldn't snow cone it. And she'll reach. That takes us back to the top of the order for Emma Reeves. She reached on a single in the first inning of this one. Broncos were able to get the run across off that hit, able to steal some bases and get another one across, 7-0 early going to this one. Broncos have been through their order now in the first inning after sitting down the Wildcats 1-2-3 in the first. High pitch to Reeves. One on the count here for Reeves. Reached on a single. In her first at-bat, still in this first inning. That one ball low. Runner will move over to second. That'll be Sommer. Two and one the count for Sommer. Delivery from Quinn. Hit into outfield. Should score. Sommer, show round third. They'll try to go to first to hold the runner, Reeves. So another single by Reeves. And another run scored for the Broncos. An 8-run first inning. One out in this first inning for the number 2 hitter, Olivia Fraley. Fraley, the second baseman. Quinn struggling just a little bit inside that circle. Another ball, 3. 2-1 the count now for Fraley. High ball 2, ball 3. I think it's just ball 2 actually. This one fouled down the third baseline. It'll be strike 2. 2-2 the count now for Fraley. Fraley a double and an RBI in that first at-bat of this inning. To get the scoring started, she scored Emma Reeves, who reached on a single to lead off the game. Ball 3, 3-2 the count now for Fraley. Runner at third. Excuse me, runner at first, rather, was Sommer. So Sommer scored. Runner at first is Reeves. And she'll walk. So now runners at first and second. An 8-run first already for Spring Hill, and they're still going. Windy day. Possibility of some severe weather later on this evening. And certainly some rain coming to the forecast. Could be some of the last baseball, softball played this week. Some of the rain we've seen perhaps later on in the week. But good one so far for Spring Hill. This one hit. Just a slow roller. Going to roll just foul. And a slow roller here from Quinn. That's going to score one runner, move a runner over to third. So now 9-0 your score. Louisburg putting themselves in a pretty big hole here on the road against a good program in Spring Hill. It's been fairly consistent over the last several years. State titles as well sprinkled in there in this last decade or so. Maya January is our batter. She had a single in the first inning. This is a slow roller over to second, fielded. January super fast, able to outrun that one once again. Runner over to second, going to slide in there. They do try to throw down. Quit in that camera. That was actually Ileana Ruffin that had that last single, and then now a stolen base. She's on base, and this is Campbell Murmis at the plate. Murmis had a single and a two-run single in that first at-bat. No, one out. Oh, two outs, rather. And a runner on second. Hard hit ball by Murmis. That'll get through. That'll score one. She'll get the second easily and stand up over there. And a good game so far for Campbell Murmis as she'll get another RBI, and this time it's a double. And it's 11-0. Going to bring Nora Burrell. Her first at-bat was a 3-run home run just a little while ago here in this first inning that continues on. $11-0 your score. Nora Burrell, the batter. Again, a 3-run home run. Quinn wearing herself out there. 64 pitches into this first inning. And another home run for Burrell. Back-to-back homers from Nora Burrell. What a game so far for her. Right in just about the same exact spot. Another 2-run shot. So how about 2 home runs and 5 RBIs for Nora Burrell in this one so far. 13-run inning. Has gotten out of hand already. That brings up Delaney Hill. Hill, a ground out. Just trying to get out of the first inning now are the Wildcats. Hill grounded out in the first. Nobody on. 2 outs. Another hard hit ball. This one's going towards the fence. It will get over the top of the defender. Hill going to get all the way to second. And a double from Delaney Hill. Play a doubleheader today, so even if this one gets out of hand for Louisburg, and they've still got some time, but things are pretty dire at this point. But a doubleheader, you never know. The second game could come around. Hill will go take bring in a courtesy runner. She's the catcher. Go get her gear back on here with 2 outs. So runner will come on for her. Brings up Marissa January. Single in her first at-bat in this inning. Lowe will move the runner over to third. So now runner in scoring position for January. Quinn at 68 pitches. It's not as big a deal. Pitch count, certainly they do keep track of that over on baseball, but still going to wear you out. Battling this wind a little bit as well. The pitching right into it's going to make that ball just a little slower than you want it to be probably, and the Broncos are finding it. High ball 2. They'll send the runner. They're not able to get that play, so that will score another one on a pass ball. They make it 14-0. Hit over to third, over to first. Got to make a play, can't do it. And an error will move the runner over to second, still running. She'll bend it around to third. And standing up on third is Marissa January. She had a single, now an error. Triple. Error helped triple, we'll say. And that'll bring up the number 9 spot. About to go all the way through twice here for Spring Hill. Blair Sommer had a single in the first at-bat. We'll get a strike on that for Sommer. Forgot I've got an applause track here on this audio board. It's not working. Get a crowd noise going up here. Again, Blair Sommer, the batter. For Spring Hill. Have just dominated this first inning. Wildcats just want it to end. Throw it down to first, and the inning will end. 14 runs, including 2 home runs from Nora Burrell, give the Broncos a sizable lead as we head to the second. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Spring Hill High School softball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
$14 as we head to the top of the second inning for the Spring Hill Broncos over the Louisburg Wildcats. Pitcher Julia Becker back out there after a long break in between the top of that, bottom of that first inning. And she'll face the first batter here of the second for Louisburg. And that's Isabella Moreland. Becker very efficient in that first inning. The way it went down, it was Ashley Moreau walked to begin the game, and then a pop foul out by Delaney Nelson, and then a double play with the Moreau who was on base and Jenna Cawthon who hit into that double play to third base, or shortstop rather, and well turned by the Broncos. 2-1 the count for the leadoff batter here of the second inning, Isabella Moreland. This one reached, nice little changeup from Becker to get her to bat out there early. And one away in the first strikeout of the game for either team. And one down with nobody on here in the second. Hard hit ball popped up to the first baseman, over to play that one, and 2 away. For comparison, when I looked last at the pitcher Quinn, who's just fouled out there, or popped out rather, she had close to over 70 pitches. Right now, Becker at 18. And she'll go to work here on the number 6 hitter. They're only using numbers, but or a name, the first letter of their first name and last name. So AS, I believe that the only AS on their roster is Adeline Stowe, and she'll foul or get out there as well, or no, fouled off. No, she is out as well, and so that will end the inning. So another 3-batter inning for Becker, being very efficient as Stowe's grounds out. And that ends the top of the second. We'll head to the bottom of the second when we return right after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
First Option Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Emma Reeves at the plate to lead off the second inning, the bottom of the second inning. Broncos lead at 4-0. Reeves single in her first 2 at-bats in that first inning. They batted all the way through to the Broncos twice in the first inning to get that big lead. And now they go back. Reeves fouled out of play. Pretty stark contrast so far here in this one. Megan Quinn come back out in the circle for Louisburg. Ripped down the third base line, and she hit it to knock it fair, I believe. Over to second goes Reeves. Aggressive base running there, and she stands up on second. That looked like it might have bent to the foul line and maybe out to the maybe into the foul territory, but the third baseman up in front of it hit that and may have changed its trajectory to go back and play. Not exactly sure whether that was before the bag or after the bag, but nonetheless a double by Reeves. She's reached base each time. Brings up the number 2 hitter, Olivia Fraley, a double and an RBI in her first at-bat and a walk in her second. First pitch strike for Fraley. This one a grounder ball. And we'll move the runner over to third base. Lots of pass balls have moved some runners into scoring position. A few pass balls have scored some runners for Spring Hill as well, but they've also done it with their bats. $11, 12 hits already, now 13 in this game as Fraley rolls that one through the right fielder's legs. She's going to get off base, nearly got caught there, wanting to go to third. She might have made it. She will drive in the run, though, on the double. Her second RBI double of the game. That scores Reeves, and it'll bring up Maya January. Megan Quinn at 80 pitches now in this game. Started to make some substitutions, it appears. So for January, in that batting order, we'll bring up Haley McFarland. I believe it's 10 runs after 4, 15 after 3, so play 3 innings for sure. Broncos lead 15-0 right now. With Haley McFarland on. Could be Hallie. First pitch strike. Strike zone probably expanding just a little bit to allow a little more wiggle room for Quinn. Runner on second is Fraley. Hard hit ball by McFarland. Might drop over. No, well played by the first baseman. Going back on that one. Runner over to third. Nearly got her, but in her way, they probably could have sent Fraley, but after a little bit of a collision mix-up there at third base, she stands at third and will bring up, unless they make a substitution, Eliana Ruffin. She got hit by a pitch and a single in the first inning. 1 out. One out, one on here in the bottom of the second inning. And Eliana Ruffin at the plate. Megan Quinn to deliver for the Wildcats. Little blooper into shallow right field. It'll fall down. That will score Fraley. And an RBI single by Eliana Ruffin. We'll bring up Campbell Murmas. Murmas having a heck of a game. A single with 2 RBIs in her first at-bat. Another RBI with a double in her second. The center fielder will come to the plate here. Throw down to second, and safe, barely, just under the tag. Trying to steal second. Was Ruffin able to do so? Two balls, no strikes for Campbell Murmas. This one fouled off the right field first base line. It'll bring up strike one. 2-1 now the count. 2 for 2 for Murmas again. 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs already in the first 2 innings of this one. Really, that was in the first inning of this one. Trying to get another RBI here with a runner in second. Strike 2. 2-2 the count. This one hitting the gap between short and third. They will hold up the runner, however, being played over here this way. So runners at the corners now, and a single for Murmas. It's now reached 3 times. It'll bring up Nora Burrell. Nobody having a better day than her. Burrell, 5 RBIs on 2 home runs in her first 2 at-bats. She had 2 home runs just in the first inning alone. And now she'll step in here. Quinn probably not wanting to do this very badly because she's hit some good hard balls over that center field fence twice now. That number 9 spot, the first RBI, first home run, had 2 runners on. Now just 2 runners on here. This one going to be on the ground right back to the pitcher. And relieved to get that one. They try to throw over to second, but it will get Nora Burrell on a ground out. 2 away here in the second inning. Did score the runner from third. So an RBI sack ground out there from, or fielder's choice rather. This one got away from Quinn. We do have baseball going on over across the way. Check that one at Louisburg Sports Live. Another ball rolled in there, ball 2. Sitting on that one all the way. They will get a one across, strike 1. Swing and a miss. So now 2 strikes, 2 balls for Delaney Hill. Hill a ground out to third and a double in her first 2 at-bats. Excuse me, that's a replacement or a substitution they brought in there as well. Is at the plate right now is Aubrey Rodina. Three-two count for Rodina. She'll sit on that one in a ball. Now runners at first and second. 2 out. If they keep, unless they make a substitution, it will stay Marissa January. She's a single, and she reached on an error and kept it going all the way to make it a triple. Foul back, first base line, strike 1. There's a strike 2. First time, or one of the few times that Quinn's been able to get ahead in that count. See if it helps her here to kind of close out the inning. 0-2 count for January. Runners at second and first. Hard hit ball over by second base. That may score 1. We'll see. No, just going to hold her at third. So January will reach on a single. And now with Blair Sommer coming to the plate, the Broncos have now gone through their batting order 3 times. By contrast, Louisburg has put 6 batters at the plate. You have to go through once. So Sommer at the plate. Nope, they brought in a new substitute for Sommer as well. Is going to be Emily Bergman. Coach Katzer trying to get some experience with these guys. Perfect opportunity to do so. Start sprinkling some of your substitutions. Get them some live fire action. It's certainly not a real stressful situation here, up 17 runs in the second inning, but any at-bat is a benefit in a varsity game for some of your younger players. Bergman, experienced junior, but certainly sprinkled in a few others. High ball 2. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning. Big opportunity here for Bergman with a 2-1 count. She'll take a hack at that one, 2-2. Quinn trying to get out of this inning. Up over 100 pitches in these 2 innings. Just contact by Bergman, pops straight up, played by first base, and they'll leave 3 runners on, but damage is done as the Broncos lead it now 17-0 as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. Wildcats will need to get some runs if they want to keep this game going. See if they can do it when we return right after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Being a donor to the Spring Hill Education Foundation is about making a difference in a child's life to ensure they will have every opportunity to succeed in the classroom and beyond. My name is Dr. Bart Gehring, and I have been a donor to the Spring Hill Education Foundation for 25 years.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Ladies, do you know what you want to drink?
Ooh, yeah, I'll have the unlimited coffee.
Me too. You got some coffee?
You know, back in my day, unlimited meant there were no limits. But you need a limit.
Tired of paying for unlimited offers that leave you feeling limited? Experience Limitless with Go Brawley.
Back out here, Spring Hill High School. Louisburg Wildcats coming to the plate here as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. They'll get a runner on, will the Wildcats, as they lead off with their number 7 hitter, Caitlin McCain. Doing some kind of code breaking with the way they put these in. This is just, yeah, there we go. Peyton Van Tile, the number 8 hitter. Just their second base runner in this game is McCain. And now Van Tile, rather, at the plate. Well, now they change that on the score deal to Shiloh Waite. Spelled the same. So Waite steps in there with a runner at first base for Louisburg. Just trying to show some signs of life here in this 3rd inning. 2-2 count for Waite. Little change up from Becker. Pops her up. Good play from the catching position. They did make that substitution, I believe, at that spot. Pitcher now is Kistner for Spring Hill. Murmas the catcher, and that'll end that inning and that game. Broncos an easy winner here in this game number 1 as they will run rule Louisburg 17-0 in a very efficient Louisburg, I do not believe, got all the way through their lineup before that game ended. So just like that, the Broncos win it. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and get our bearings about us. We'll have a brief intermission in between games, and then we'll get game number 2 going in just a little bit. Broncos win it easily, 17-0. We'll talk about it next as we kick off the Michael Grant Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. In between games here in Spring Hill, the Wildcats and the Broncos. Broncos, quick work of Louisburg.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or go online to primeaccounting.net.
Hello, I'm Dr. Alyssa O'Connor, and I would like to welcome you to Sozo Chiropractic.
So many people only seek out a chiropractor when they are in pain, but ongoing wellness care helps you deal with stress and be healthier. At Sozo Chiropractic, the focus is on holistic wellness for any age. I am Webster certified for prenatal care, pediatric trained, as well as a family chiropractor. We also offer acupuncture and sauna services.
Sozo is a Greek word that means to heal, to make well, and to restore health. And that is our goal for each one of our patients who walks through the door.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Being a donor to the Spring Hill Education Foundation is about making a difference in a child's life to ensure they will have every opportunity to succeed in the classroom and beyond. My name is Dr. Bart Gehring, and I have been a donor to the Spring Hill Education Foundation for 25 years.
Welcome back out here on the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services Halftime Show. BJ Harris along with you as we just wrapped up a pretty lopsided affair on things. 17-0 in the top of the third inning. The Broncos run rule the Louisburg Wildcats here to move to 4-1 on the season. Louisburg drops to 1-4. We do have baseball going on Louisburg Sports Live. You want to skate over there and watch that. Looks like they're still underway in their first game. Today on Spring Hill Sports Live, we're covering the softball, baseball over there. Broncos highlights in that game number 1. The stats to prove it. Halftime stats brought to you by our friends at Supreme Mechanical Solutions. Supreme Mechanical Solutions, when your thermostat is too hot or too cold, it's that time of the year when you're chasing it just a little bit. Call Supreme Mechanical Solutions. Learn more at smsofkc.com. Or check them out on Facebook or call 913-433-4567. Halftime stats in this one, the biggest stat was just that 17 runs, and they really only limited Louisburg to, I believe, 2 base runners in the entire game. And then the biggest highlights, probably numbers, would be Nora Burrell, as she had 2 home runs in the first inning, driving in 5 runs in those at-bats, but all the way around, just hits all over the place. RBI double by Campbell Murmas right before that the 2 RBI home run in the second at bat for Nora Burrell. Double by Delaney Hill in her second at bat. Good start for Olivia Fraley. RBI double to get the first run of the game, and then a walk and another RBI double in the second. Eliana Ruffin, she got hit by a pitch, reached on a single, and then had an RBI single in the second. Mentioned Marissa January, a single. She reached third base on an error and then had another single in the second inning. So pretty good outing all the way around. Nice, efficient work as well by the pitcher for the Broncos, Julia Becker. Expect to see her in the circle to begin game number 2. We'll have that coming up for you in just a little bit. Do encourage you again, go over to Louisburg Sports Live. Check that out. We'll take another quick break. We'll come back and give ourselves a little intermission before we begin game number 2 here on Spring Hill Sports Live. It's some spring sports on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
You've been in there over 30 minutes. You don't pay the water bill, get out.
Wouldn't it be great if you could control your internet usage like other utilities?
I can.
No, I mean if you could control how much usage there was so you could save yourself money, like with water.
Yeah, I know. I already can with Go Brawly.
Oh, well, now you can. With the all-new app from Go Brawly, you'll have complete control from anywhere. Visit GoBrawly.com to learn more.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Supreme Mechanical Solutions is a heating, AC, and refrigeration company with over 25 years of experience. They install and maintain equipment for residential and commercial customers throughout Kansas City with 100% satisfaction guaranteed. And they're available 24/7 for emergency repairs. Financing is available for system replacements. For supreme quality, think Supreme Mechanical Solutions. Learn more at smsofkc.com or call 913-433-4567.
Back at here one more time for a brief intermission. Before we begin, a brief intermission on the Mike Graham Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Bronco girls here on the softball side of things getting a handy win there, 17-0 over Louisburg. Again, they've advanced to 4-1 on the season. Louisburg drops to 1-4. Just got on top of them too quick in that first inning, and good pitching by Becker when she had her opportunities against Louisburg, and then certainly the Bronco hitting the ball on the offensive side of the things. Just really got it. A couple of home runs by Nora Burrell really blew things open, and so the Broncos get a win, 17-0 in game number 1. Game number 2 coming up next, right here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
What is typically a daunting, frustrating, and intimidating experience was enjoyable and exciting because of Amy. She listened to what we envisioned for our future home and was able to show us houses that reflected this. She was with us every step of the way, taking the time to answer our phone calls and text. We ended up with our dream home all thanks to Amy.
Feel at home while you find your next home with Amy Kelly of Reese Nichols Real Estate. Amy goes above and beyond for her clients and even makes a contribution to Ronald McDonald House with every closing. Contact Amy Kelly to buy or sell your home.
Massage is more than relaxation. Apex Massage Therapy can go beyond with targeted work for headaches and sinuses, myofascial releases, trigger point therapy, neuromuscular therapy, reflexology, cupping, and hot stones. Kylie's hands go right to the problem areas and work out all the issues. She is certified in prenatal massages, oncology, lymphatic drainage, pre- and post-surgery massages, and she can also work on minors and athletes. For openings and specials, like and follow Apex MT on Facebook.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
And we're back out here at Spring Hill High School. That's obviously not very accurate information as we begin game number 2, the Broncos and the Wildcats. Broncos a easy win in game number 1. The Wildcats will come out in this first at-bat of the second game, get a runner on. New pitcher into the game for Spring Hill as well. As Julia Becker did a very good job in her outing tonight, and now it's for Spring Hill. It's going to be Brielle D, a senior. Hard pitching. Now at the plate for Louisburg. Well, whoever it is not on my roster. She'll reach on a walk. So Louisburg, after only having one runner a couple of times in that first game, already have 2 runners on here in game number 2 with runners on the corners now. Stepping in for the Wildcats. Number 22 for them. And that is Jenna Cawthon. Opportunity here for Louisburg to try to exercise some demons from that first game. Runners at the corners and nobody out. Excuse me, one out is here. Cawthon will pop this up down the first base line. It'll stay fair and it will score a run. So the Wildcats are on the board for the first time today. A little blooper that stayed fair. That's why I said there's 2 games. If you have a short memory, you can always try to fight back to get one of them. It didn't look like things were going to go very well. Isabella Moreland, I believe, will step in now for Louisburg. Throw down to first, nearly threw behind her, able to get over there, though, is Cawthon with a stolen base. So Moreland at the plate. Strike 2. Another hit over to first. Easy out there. They have to look at that runner to keep him on third base. So 2 outs. Again, the new pitcher for Spring Hill, dealing in there, is Burrell D., the senior. Working out of that circle. Hard hit ball, right field, right to her. Whoa, what a play! What a play in that right field by Ruffin. Eliana Ruffin able to get over there and snag that one. That would have scored a run, but she robs them of one. The Wildcats do get on the board, but the Broncos offense has been phenomenal. We'll see if that can go in the bottom of the first inning when we return right after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com. Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Here we go to the bottom of the second inning. The Broncos down by 1 run. First time they've been down today. Emma Reeves will come to the plate to lead them off once again in this game. Reeves single, double in the first game, and now she'll pop out foul territory here to begin this one. Already the atmosphere shifted just a little bit with Louisburg, able to get a run across and get some runners on and scoring position, and one for an incredible play by Ruffin. They would have had more runs on the board. This will go to McFarland. She's able to get one into the outfield and get to first easily, so McFarland will reach. So Reeves grounds out her first at-bat. And then Haley McFarland able to reach on a single. Brings up Maya January. Over to second, just underneath it on the stolen base for McFarland. Again, back in there at the pitcher for the Wildcats. Ball high on the delivery to Maya January. Runner now at second is McFarland. Good hard hit ball by January to right field, up underneath it. Can't make the play. An error there. January over to second, easily on the error. And they were able to send the runner who scores in McFarland. And so the Broncos balance out the score. That will bring us to Ruffin. Eliana Ruffin. Pass ball is going to score another run. And that moves January all the way over to third already. So Ruffin steps back in. She'll foul this one over to the third base line and 2 away. One here in the bottom of the first inning. Brings up Fraley. Olivia Fraley had 2 RBIs, 2 doubles in that first game, as well as a walk for the Broncos. This one ripped straight back. One won the count here for Fraley. Runner on third. Ball high. Bring up a 2-1 count. 2 outs, 1 on. Broncos won game number 1, 17-0. Hard hit ball by Fraley. That might find the gap. It does. It drops in front of right field. She'll reach first. She'll drive in a run as well. The Broncos lead. RBI single for Fraley. Will bring us to there's the pitch. Been able to get another one in and move runners over all the way to third. Excuse me. So nice hit by Delaney Hill, who was at bat on that last one. Hill will get a single and move runners over. So 2 outs and 2 on the corners. They'll bring in Bergman to run for Hill. And Julia Becker will step in. Becker moved over to the first base spot after pitching a nice game in game number 1. Two outs, 2 on here in the bottom of the first inning. Now they're going to have a little conference. Becker at the plate. Hard hit ball. That'll score at least 1, maybe 2. It will score 2 as she rounds it. Becker's going to stand up at second. A nice at-bat there for Julia Becker. A 2-run double. Marissa January coming to the plate now after Becker reaches on that double. So runner, she's at second is Becker. Right now a 3-0 count for Marissa January. And they'll throw in a pitch strike there for January. Her first game stats, single, reached third on an error. And then another single fouled back here for January. And she'll hold on for the walk, will January. And so with 2 outs, able to get a few runs. Here are the Broncos up now 4-1. And that will bring up Blair Sommer. Number 9 spot. This one will pop over the shortstop, third base spot. That'll score Becker. No, it won't. Yes, no, it won't. Got her at the plate. So that will end the inning. Broncos come back after trailing early on. They lead at 4-1. When we return right after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Head to the bottom of the top of the second inning. Broncos leading it 4-1 after trailing early going of this one just for a moment. They came out on offense. We said they've been pretty dominant offensively in this one. Adeline Stowe's at the plate for Louisburg to lead off this second inning. This one hit back to the pitcher. D easily fielding it over to Becker. A little pitcher-to-pitcher connection there, and one away here in the second. Real nice play there a moment ago on defense for the Broncos to get the second out of this inning. Brings up for Louisburg, number 11, Brindley Bauer, sophomore. This is a young Louisburg team. You see why they got down early in that one. Not a senior on the squad, mostly freshmen. And some sophomores and juniors sprinkled in there. I mean, it's a young squad. And one of those is Brindley Bauer, and she's at the plate right now. Well, they've changed that now. Doesn't matter. Runners out. That'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second when we return right after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Now we head to the bottom of the second inning. The Broncos leading it here 4-1. After 1.5, they'll come out for their second offensive possession here. Lead off is Emma Reeves. I believe she's at the plate here to begin this one as they batted around in that first. It is Reeves. 0 for 1 with a ground out in her first at bat. First pitch, ball high. Here's the second pitch. Ball high. 2-0 the count. 2-1 the count, rather. Now for Emma Reeves. Louisburg jumped out to an early 1-0 lead in their first inning at bat. Broncos tack on 4 in their first chance at it. Now a chance to add to their offense here. Hard hit ball, right field, falling in there. Does it fall fair? And it does. Turning the corner is Reeves, and she'll have a stand-up double to lead off the second inning. Good look in there at Reeves, standing on second. She's had a good game so far. Running right at her, nearly hit with the ball, squeezes through there. And a nice job by Hallie McFarland. She'll reach first, and she'll drive in that run. That aggressive running there by Reeves put her on second, and then a good hit by McFarland scores that. So a RBI single for McFarland, her second single in this game. And it'll bring up Maya January. January steps in there. She reached on an error, got all the way to second on an error in the first inning. Because have already added a run here in this second. Hard swing at it. Missed from January. Strike one. Here's a 2-1. Popped up, out of play, strike two. Runner on first is McFarland. At the plate for Spring Hill is Maya January. Looking at a 2-2 count. This one hit into the gap between second and short. That'll move the runners over. And she'll reach on a single with 2 on and nobody out in this second inning. Going to bring up Eliana Ruffin. She popped out foul territory in her first at-bat. Ball low. Runners at first and second. Pitcher for Louisburg is Isabella Moreland. Megan Quinn had a rough outing in her opportunity. This was going to get to the left field fence, or left field side, and just drop in there. That'll score one. Nope, they didn't score because they had to tag up. It just moves the runners over, so it holds up a single, but base is loaded. Olivia Fraley at the plate. RBI single for her in the first inning. Bases juiced for her. Hard hit. Going to fall in center field. We'll see if they send the runner. They do not. Runners will hold. And so one away on the fly out there for Fraley. That'll bring up Bergman. Bergman will get a hold of one. That may drop. It doesn't. Center field's done their job. That'll hold one, but will score one. So a sac fly there by Bergman. That was Delaney Hill, rather, I believe. They had Bergman on the score thing I'm following, but it was Delaney Hill's opportunity. She sac fly. And the Broncos lead 6-0. 6-1, rather. Over to third. They'll get past that one to move the runner on a stolen base to get runners in scoring position. Julia Becker at the plate for the Broncos. She had a 2 RBI double in the first inning. Two balls, no strikes for Becker. 2 outs. This one hit, a little roller over to second, bobbled for a second, but able to get over and end the inning. 6-1 as we head to the top of the third inning. Broncos in control. Wildcats at bat when we return right after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and USD 230. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Spring Hill, call 913-592-5552 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. What is typically a daunting, frustrating, and intimidating experience was enjoyable and exciting because of Amy. She listened to what we envisioned for our future home and was able to show us houses that reflected this. She was with us every step of the way, taking the time to answer our phone calls and text. We ended up with our dream home all thanks to Amy.
Feel at home while you find your next home with Amy Kelly of Reese Nichols Real Estate. Amy goes above and beyond for her clients and even makes a contribution to Ronald McDonald House with every closing. Contact Amy Kelly to buy or sell your home.
We head to the top of the third. Broncos up by 5 runs. And at the plate for the Wildcats to begin this one is Caitlin McCain. D still in the circle for the Broncos, doing a good job for her. 27 pitches now. First pitch strike. This one gets away from her a little high on the delivery to McCain. 1-1 the count. Looking there at D, who's working efficiently here today so far. Good hard swing, but right past her on the delivery, and now a 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit ball. Right field charging in and making the play. Nice job there by Ruffin, who's had a nice game for the Broncos, both offensively and defensively, and one away. One away here in the top of the third inning. Deal deliver. Showing bunt. Ashley Moreau. Moreau. 1-1 the count for her. This one foul back. And charging in. What a good effort. Nearly got there. Was McFarland, the third baseman, trying to get in there to make that diving play in foul territory. Really sold out for that one. So 1-2 the count. Right down Broadway. Must have missed just either side. High-low looked right from here. This incredible vantage point we have. I can't actually see the batter. You guys can. High ball 3-2 now the count for the batter, who is Ashley Moreau. Moreau led off the first game, or played in that first game. This one popped in. It's going to go into over the third baseman, and Moreau will reach on a single. And so a runner on with one out. And that will bring up for Louisburg Delaney Nelson. Here comes a pitch from D. Showing bunt, charging in third. They'll go over to first and get the play. Nice job. Now they can go over to third. They do it quicker. First baseman would have made that decision just a little bit earlier. Julia Becker over there to throw over to third. They would have had her in plenty of time, unable to handle on that side for the Broncos, and so they will move the runner over. They will move the runner over to third, but hold that. And they did get the out. A nice play, though, to charge in there from McFarland to get that over to first to get the out. Just if you'd been able to maybe throw that over to third a little sooner. In fact, maybe enough time, if you throw it in there, you would have had plenty of time probably to put her in some kind of situation, a pickle. Instead, just able to stand up over on third is Moreau. Now a nice hard hit there for the Wildcats. Jenna Cawthon. She had a single with an RBI in her first at-bat. And now she reaches on a single and another RBI. She'll drive that run in. So 2-out single and an RBI. Now at the plate is Moreland, and that'll be a pop out, and that will end the inning. Wildcats get one in the third. Broncos back at it when we return right after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Being a donor to the Spring Hill Education Foundation is about making a difference in a child's life to ensure they will have every opportunity to succeed in the classroom and beyond. My name is Dr. Bart Gehring, and I have been a donor to the Spring Hill Education Foundation for 25 years.
Hello, I'm Dr. Alyssa O'Connor, and I would like to welcome you to Sozo Chiropractic.
So many people only seek out a chiropractor when they are in pain, but ongoing wellness care helps you deal with stress and be healthier. At Sozo Chiropractic, the focus is on holistic wellness for any age. I am Webster certified for prenatal care, pediatric trained, as well as a family chiropractor. We also offer acupuncture and sauna services.
Sozo is a Greek word that means to heal, to make well, and to restore health. And that is our goal for each one of our patients who walks through the door.
Back out here, Spring Hill High School. BJ Harris along with you. We are in the bottom of the third inning. Broncos and the Wildcats. Broncos, Marissa January reaching right off the bat while we were in break, coming out of there on a leadoff single to get to first, and Broncos are in business, leading 6-2 here in the bottom of the third inning. 1 on, nobody out. Brings up the number 9 hitter, Blair Sommer. Sommer ground out in the first inning. Some discussion, Coach Kotzer and the umpires. I don't know if they're making a change necessarily. Again, not exactly sure with our vantage point up here in the football press box overlooking things, not privy to the conversations happening, and not exactly sure what the holdup is. Well, now they've broken that up. Official goes over to explain it to Wildcats coach. Apologize for the sniffles. That springtime is upon me. You look in there at Marissa January reaching on a single to lead off this inning. Not exactly sure, again, what's the holdup here. This is quite a delay in play. Blair Sommer still at the bat. She's an 0-1 count to her. And now we're back in play. One to count now for Sommer. Now she'll get a good hard line hit out into right field, bobbled a little bit. January's going to turn third. She's headed home, and it'll be an RBI single. Now she'll get over to second after they try to throw it out there. Nice play there. A good at-bat for Blair Sommer. And an RBI to boot. As the Broncos tack on one more here, 7-2. Back to the top of the order now for Emma Reeves. Reeves ground out and a double. Hard hit ball over to the foul line, and it stays fair on that first base line, and that's a good break for the Broncos as Reeves will reach on a little bloop double. There, standing on second is Reeves with that double. Moreland, the pitcher for Wildcats, been a little bit more efficient than Quinn did in her first outing. Broncos blew it open early on in that game with a couple of home runs, 5 RBIs on a pair of home runs by Burrell. High ball 2. No outs, 2 on here in the bottom of the third inning. For Hallie McFarland. Two and one the count for McFarland. Single and an RBI single. Hack at that one. Missed it. Strike 2. Wind advisory. That wind's playing havoc on things out there. I'm sure we've seen that ball carry a little bit when they got him up in there. I think Burrells were probably going to make it regardless, but certainly had a little extra whenever they got up in the air and made it over the outfield fence. Good at bat. Over to first. Going to try to leg that one out. They will just get the runner out, but it will score a run. So an RBI, a little sacrifice RBI roller by McFarland. And it's an 8-2 lead. So that'll bring up Maya January. Reached second on an error in the first inning and then a single in the second. Strike. 1 ball. 2 and 1 the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. For Maya January with Reeves standing on third. This one hit into the gap just beyond the reach of the third baseman. That will score Reeves. And January will be on first with a single. Good fundamental softball here by Spring Hill. Another look in there at January. And that scores another run, I believe, as well. So now 9-2. With 1 out. This one squeezes through there on the hit by Eliana Ruffin. Ruffin had a good one, and she will move the runners over as January will get over to third base on the sharply hit ball to right field. And now runners in the corners with 1 out for Olivia Fraley. Fraley a RBI single and a fly out. This one hit again right in that same gap between short and third. That'll score 1. The Broncos starting to go work a little bit here. That moves Ruffin over to second, so Fraley with an RBI single. Brings up Delaney Hill. Hill a single and then a sac fly RBI in the second. Well, hit to second, easy play over for the second baseman, and 2 away. I'll bring up Julia Becker. She got a two RBI double in the first inning, ground out in the second. Runners at second and third for the Broncos. High, that's a pass ball. That'll score 1. Move the runner over to third. Still Becker at the plate. Boy, they found a little spot over here. Hit the short. Becker's trying to run that one out, not able to do so, and that is the end of the inning. Broncos do their work, though. They lead by 9 as we head to the 4th. We're back after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Broncos lead 11-2 as we head to the top of the 4th inning. Louisburg trying to get something going offensively. And they will lead off this inning with Megan Quinn. Broncos get a good meeting there and meet with their pitcher D, who's pitching a pretty good game so far. She'll look the deal here shortly. It's actually Adeline Stowe who's at the plate for Louisburg. Ball high. 2-0 count for Stowe. Baseball underway, varsity game. We've carried some of the JV action earlier today over on Louisburg Sports Live. So if you want to watch some Bronco baseball here a little bit later on, they'll be going likely a little bit longer than us. And they're ongoing, looks like over in the second inning right now of that varsity contest. Stowe's still at the plate. She's going to take a walk. So 1 on, nobody out for the Wildcats. Now the catcher will come out and chat with D. Gonna look into that huddle. Very powerful little video camera. If you saw this thing, you wouldn't believe it could zoom in that far. We're a clip away here. Stowe's put together a pretty good at-bat here for the Wildcats. Excuse me, this is Caitlin McCain? No. This is Brindley Bauer. And Bauer's out, 1 away. First pitch ball to Olivia Furco. This one down the third base line, charging it is McFarland over to first, makes the play. And that'll end the inning. Well, I missed another out in there somewhere. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but the Broncos make quick work of the Wildcats. They go back to work now and see if they can try to end this ball game in there. Congratulations all around. Broncos need a few runs in this bottom of the fourth inning. They can get out of here. We'll see if they can do it when we return right after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Oh, hi, honey.
Hi, Grandma. I'm really sorry. I won't be able to make it today. I have way too much homework, and you don't have enough internet.
Oh, honey, I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, I need more internet in my house.
Well, you could have just called, right?
Oh.
Call Go Brawley today.
Supreme Mechanical Solutions is a heating, AC, and refrigeration company with over 25 years of experience. They install and maintain equipment for residential and commercial customers throughout Kansas City with 100% satisfaction guaranteed. And they're available 24/7 for emergency repairs. Financing is available for system replacements. For supreme quality, think Supreme Mechanical Solutions. Learn more at smsofkc.com or call 913-433-4567.
Here we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Broncos have a chance, could in this inning with 7 runs, end it. It's 15 after 3 or 10 after 5. Might be 10 after 4. Don't have the rule book in front of me. If you can believe that. Broncos will lead things off, though, with a hit right off the bat. Literally and figuratively, there is Broncos get their leadoff batter by January. Marissa January, rather. She leads off this inning with a single. That will bring up the number 9 hitter, Blair Somers. She had an RBI double in her last at-bat. First pitch strike. 0-1 the count. And they've made a substitution that's not Sommer. That would be Kistner, and she's going to get one to the outfield as well, and she'll move January over to second. And Kistner, who just checked in that at-bat, will have a single. You look at both runners there at first and second. Kistner at first and January at second. Moreland still the pitcher for the Wildcats. Broncos have done it with some small ball in this one. They had 2 home runs combined for 5 RBI. by Burrell in the first game. That really kind of blew things open, and they were getting doubles. This is more just moving bases, runners around, and playing a little small ball. No outs, rather, here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Batter is Bergman. She's got one, a little blooper over into foul territory on the first base line. She'll stay out there. Runners at first and second, nobody out for Bergman. Well, official stops play once again. Not entirely sure once again. Ball outside. 3-1 the count to Bergman. Emily Bergman rips one. And that finds the gap over first before right field. That will move the runners to the corners. Now a pass ball will score one on the error, throwing error. They may score two. They will send her all the way to the plate, and she's able to get home. Runner will stand on third base. Bergman drives in 2 runs on that one. Yeah, look right down there. You see just the outside of her shoulder, and then the home plate where 2 runs just crossed. A nice play there for Emily Bergman, for Spring Hill to drive in those 2 runs and add to that total. So 13-2. And that will bring up McFarland. McFarland single, and then a RBI single, and then a sack RBI in the 3rd inning for McFarland. Had a good game. She had a beautiful play defensively as well in this one. And she'll step in with a runner on 3rd. That is Bergman, who just drove in 2 runs. Still nobody out here in this 4th. Good change-up pitch. Just going to miss, though, on the delivery from Moreland. This one will punch through. They're just finding the gaps for the Broncos, and that will score 1 run. Another nice at-bat for McFarland. Another RBI, her 3rd of the game. The Broncos lead it 14-2. They huddle by the Wildcats. Coach giving them some words of wisdom as things are starting to slide back like they did a moment ago. Head coach Nick Chapman talking to his girls. Broncos won game number 1, 17-0. And they are in control of game number 2 as well right now. Just trying to keep 3 more runs from going across with runners on the base paths. 1 runner on with nobody out for Spring Hill. Now they've changed who was at bat to Burrell. Nora Burrell on that last at-bat instead of McFarland. I did. Oh. So Maya January going to come to the plate. Nora Burrell is actually on first base now. She had that RBI single just a moment ago. January reached on a second on an error and had a single and a single so far here in this ball game. One the count. Hard hit ball that might get out of here, and it does! A powerful home run by Maya January. Scores 2 and clears the bases and puts the Broncos one run away from ending this one. Get a look at the celebration there on the home run by January. It's kind of a bummer we're so far away. That's one of the best parts about softball is when those big plays happen, how loud and exciting everybody gets. Well, we're going to try to find a better solution perhaps than this, but so far been a pretty good show for the Bronco faithful. And now with just one run to give in this one, Louisburg calls another team huddle to chat about it. Maybe a pitching change, perhaps. I don't know why they would do that at this point in the game, but we'll see what happens out of this conversation. They were just out there a moment ago. Still no outs as well here. Long, extended discussion. And it looks like they will have a pitching change. While they discuss that, we will take a quick break. We'll be back right after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Are you looking for a trusted heating?
Massage is more than relaxation. Apex Massage Therapy.
First pitch by the new pitcher, able to get an out, their first out of the game, a little roller over to third base. And one away now in this fourth inning. Broncos just one run away from ending this game, but they bring in a new pitcher. Wilson is the pitcher. The pitcher, they have number 4. The number 4 on their roster is Van Tile. On the score tracker we're following is, they say, Wilson. So at the plate now is Murmas for Spring Hill. Strike. One out, nobody on for Murmas. Sheila, a nice hard hit ball to right field. It comes up and makes the play. And a nice play there, charging that one to snag it from right field. And 2 away now here in this 4th inning. Goes to show you, just never give up if you're the coaches. When things start to go south, you got to make some changes. They do, and trying to get out of this, keep this game extended. You never know. Anything can happen. Get a rally going and win back some of those runs. It's like baseball's in the 3rd inning of their game across the way. Ball high on the delivery from Wilson. Delaney Hill at the plate right now for the Broncos. A roller that didn't get to the plate. Delaney Hill, single, sac fly, RBI, and a ground out in her last at-bat. Two and two, 3-2 now the count for Hill. Trying to keep this inning alive and get some runners in scoring position. She'll foul this one away down the third base line. Rocket into center field. Not caught. Is it caught? Yes. Nice play, center field. It was just blocked by the light, but able to dive and make that catch. It was a hard hit ball by Hill. So the Wildcats are keeping alive as we head to the 5th inning. We head to the top of the 5th. 16-2 on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs. With 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill, Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a 3rd-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Here we go. Head to the 5th inning in Spring Hill. The Broncos and the Wildcats here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Dee is still working inside the circle. Done a nice job today. She's 49 pitches at the plate for the Wildcats. Will be Caitlin McCain. Walked in her last, or struck out rather in her last out bat. Or grounded out. There haven't been a ton of strikeouts in this game. In fact, I think maybe only 1, perhaps 2. It's been a game of some contact and making plays in the field for the Broncos. Wildcats need to score 5 runs to keep this thing alive. If my score run rule total is correct in my head, which I believe it is, 10 runs after 5, they need to get 4 runs, 5 runs to keep this one going. I believe it is a new pitcher for the Broncos, and 1 away. Get a look in there at the pitcher for the Broncos is Emma Reeves, I believe. I don't know if it's 6 or 16. Oh, 2 count, trying to close this one out here. Ashley Moreau at the plate. She's had a decent game offensively. Popped up, and it will be gathered up on the first. Broncos 1 out away in this one, doing quick work here in the top of the 5th inning. Delaney Nelson in there for the Broncos. Pop up to shortstop. And that'll do it for Spring Hill as they will win this one 16-2. 17-0 and 16-2 here tonight against Louisburg. So handily taking care of business were the Broncos. And get a little look at them as they go to shake hands with Louisburg, and just a very good effort all the way for Coach Kotzer and his girls in this one as they will move to 5-1 on the season. Wildcats will fall to 1-5. We'll come back and wrap things up here from Spring Hill as the Broncos get the sweep over the Wildcats. You watched it on Spring Hill Sports Live.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com. Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Well, looking there at the Broncos softball huddle as they congratulate themselves on a pair of victories here over a Frontier League rival Wildcats, Louisburg Wildcats, 17-0, 16-2, as the Broncos win this one. Anyways, you get a chance to see our vantage point on this one, how far away we've been all day. As Q zips all the way out. That's where we're looking at this game from. Luckily, we've been able to deliver, I think, fairly good picture for you today, but a very good win for Spring Hill. Again, they moved to 5-1 on the season. Wildcats fall to 1-5 on the year, and who should be very proud of themselves here tonight. Upcoming broadcasts for us on Spring Hill Sports Live on this spring schedule. As the Broncos will be, we had baseball last night with the Broncos taking on DeSoto. You got a chance to watch that one on Spring Hill Sports Live. Bronco baseball is on Louisburg Sports Live as we speak. If you want to watch some Bronco baseball, it's over there. Our next broadcast after tonight will be on Wednesday, April the 12th. So a week from tomorrow, as we'll be back here with some softball doubleheader with Baldwin. We'll have that action for you. And then Monday, April 17th, Spring Hill baseball against Paola, back here at this complex. And then our next soccer matchup coming up on April 21st against Blue Valley. And those will be our next 3 broadcasts coming up here on Spring Hill Sports Live. May have a few more soccer matches, but starting to wrap up our broadcast season. And we are hopefully going to be able to get a couple more in for you here through this spring season. But the Broncos take care of business on the softball side. We'll see if they can do it on the baseball side as well. Looks like... if I'm reading the scoreboard right, might be down by 4 runs in the 4th inning, but you can watch that one over on Louisburg Sports Live. That's going to do it for us tonight here as the Broncos do get the win, a pair of wins over the Louisburg Wildcats. And we'll be back at it in about a week or so as we'll come back and cover some more softball for you. Appreciate our support. Appreciate all the sponsors who jump on board. And thanks for watching here on a Tuesday evening. Broncos beat the Wildcats. You watched it on Spring Hill Sports Live.
You've been watching Spring Hill High School Sports on your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live. Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Also by... And be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live.